Hey guys, happy Wednesday. That's what day it is. I always do this. I did that earlier too. I'm just gonna wait a second until people jump on. But I wanted to go live because it's been some stuff, man. And it's not just me. And it just seems to be coming around and coming around and coming around. And I feel like if it keeps coming around, then I just need to put it out there. So when you come on, say hello. Hey, Felicita. Felicita, I want to say your nickname, and I keep forgetting how to say it. And when I said it, I was so excited. I'm like, it's so much easier for me. And then, yeah, I lost it. So anyways, I tried. So I'll just wait a second. Say hello. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, you are finally able to catch me. That's nice. I know I usually don't do this time, but I figure just switch it up. Man, it's been, hey, Shan, what's up, girl? Aloha. I love seeing your name pop up. I know we have a big weekend. We're going to Temecula. We leave Friday morning. I get to go see some of our ohana. Hey, Toby. Nice to see you. Hi, Denny. Lucetta. Hello, you guys. This is a good time. I should do 5:30 more often. I know Eric's not here, and so I'm just doing my thing. It's been a week. It's been very exciting. There's just so much going on, you guys. But I feel like there's this common theme. Hey, Louise. Thanks for coming on. Jenny. Oh, you're in Florida. Listen, girl. Ready for that bikini bod. It's summer sizzle. You're going to get it. I know you can do this. So yeah, there's been like this common theme coming up. So I don't know. I didn't even put it together necessarily like a structure. I just kind of want to flow with it and talk about how I feel about it and what my perspective is. Because I've been there and, it's not always an easy space to be in. And like, how do you move forward when you're, not feeling it, or you don't feel supported and you don't feel like somebody has your back? Hey, Dana, looking good. Oh, look, thank you. It's my like third dirty hair day. It's time to wash it. Really quick. Hey, boys, just be quiet, okay? And then we'll go. I told them if they're really good, I have a surprise for them after this. So anyway, so so we've had this common theme lately, and there's a lot of people I feel like in this space of they've been on a journey and they've been making changes, but then they get to this point where they're feeling unsupported. And you get to a place where you really want, like you see this idea and this vision of what you want for your life, or what like this next step is for you, because you have these goals and you just want to move forward in life, but you don't feel supported by the people around you. And what do you do in those situations? How do you get past that? And I know for me, I've been in this space before where I felt like, and this is not my current relationship, obviously, but with my past relationship, I didn't feel supported. And I didn't feel like I had that person that was always, cheering me on and pushing me forward. And I didn't feel like the people around me really got me or really understood what change I was trying to make. And sometimes you can't even describe it. You just know that there's something more for you. And I didn't feel like people understood that. And it almost, now looking back, they were afraid of it. And that it's not pizza. Well, Zach, it might be. Don't say that out loud. I shouldn't have said that. Shh. I don't want them to hear me. Anyways, or Yogurtland. It's not going to be Yogurtland, not with mom by herself. So what do you do when you get into those spaces? And number one, I want to start with when people feed into you. So you have this idea, okay? And we can relate it to a weight loss journey, trying to get healthier, or you're moving into a new space with a business and you have these ideas of things that you want to achieve and you want to do. And when I talk about a past relationship, even just moving into maybe a new relationship, or moving out of an old one. There's so many opinions. And one thing that I learned through my experience is that all of those opinions that people gave me typically were based off of their fears and their perception of what they can or cannot achieve. It wasn't based on whether or not they really truly thought I was capable of going through whatever journey I was going through, or whether or not I'd be, successful, or it was the right path for me. It was really about them. And, I even relate this to, relationships now. And when somebody's having a time where they're taking something out on you, it has nothing to do with you. It's not a projection of you. It's them projecting their fears, their frustrations, or seeing something that they feel like they're lacking in. And so, especially when it comes to being close with those people, or, whether it be family, people that you see all the time, or people that you respect and you love, not supporting you, how do you move forward? And I know for me, it took a lot, and it took a lot of, the Hulk. Sorry, I got sidetracked by Zach's Hulk. It took a lot of searching, and a lot of, and like this is like this internal struggle. You go back and forth where you're like, you know what? I don't care what they say. I can do this. And then you have those weak moments where you go, well, maybe they're right. Maybe I really can't do it. Maybe I can't be successful. And it's scary. Like I don't think that there's any journey in life where it's not a little scary. And I think that if it's not scary, then you're probably not doing anything different, and you're really not going to grow from it. Because I look back too, and I heard this morning, and it really struck me, is unless, you've never come out of a situation like, oh, everything's perfect and fine, and everything's beautiful and rainbows, a better person. Like, you could just come out kind of the same person. But when you struggle, that's when you have the opportunity to come out a better person and a bigger person, and to really grow and move forward in life. And I think that part of that is when you make a decision to make a change, when you don't feel supported, still pushing past that, still keeping that belief and that vision of what you're trying to accomplish. And I know, like, if I kind of go back in my past, I mean, there was a lot that was, kind of working against me. I wasn't like in a place where I could really afford anything. I wasn't in a place where I had access to, different things, or really even support people to help me to get there. Like, it really was on me to move forward in life and to make changes. And even in those scariest moments, I remember, sometimes even at work, I would go on my lunch break and go in my car, and I would just cry. I'd cry, and I was scared, and then I was like, all right, listen, let's get real. Is this how you want to live? Is this the everyday, like where you're at right now, are you okay with being here? And I would ask myself that question all the time. Do you want to feel like this all the time? Because if you want to feel like this all the time, then just keep doing what you're doing. And so I just chose, no, I don't want to feel this way. This isn't the result that I want. And there's no way that this is going to be my life. There's no way that I'm going to say, okay, let's just let it all just stay here, and I'm just going to be okay with it and live in it. And, if I'm miserable, then that's just what life is. Life is just a struggle. No, it's not. It's not just a struggle. That's all just a story that we've made up. And so really kind of like piecing that apart. Like, I think that we have all these ideas and all of these beliefs that have been fed into us all these years. It does take a point where you have to go, okay, stop all the chatter. What is the truth? What do I really want? And what do I want to accomplish? Do I really feel like I'm capable of it? And even if it's just, yes, I feel like this much is possible. I can do it. Even if it's just a little bit, go. Just move forward. And it is okay to let go of the people that choose not to support you. If they're not there and they don't lift you up, it's okay. And I know, like for me, I was in a space where that felt like almost everybody. I felt like I almost had to get rid of everybody, and that was terrifying. Let me tell you, it was so scary because I'm like, how do I do this alone? But I was already doing it alone. I was already doing it alone. So what was the difference? You know, instead I can kind of get rid of that negativity, get rid of all of the garbage that they brought to my life and start fresh. Like once I released those people that were negative and didn't support me and didn't see what I had to bring to this world, it opened up all this space for all these other amazing people that get me. You know, I understand being misunderstood. You know, people that just don't get it. They don't see it. And the reason they don't see it is because they can't see it within themselves. If they can't see it within themselves, how are they going to see it in you? So don't rely on other people's opinions. Don't rely on other people's, cheering you on and pushing you through it. Because ultimately, if you look at long-term success, you're only going to get there if you're willing to push yourself and drive past those people. For so many people I got rid of. Like almost my whole entire history and whole entire past are gone. And it's not because they're bad people. It's not because I hate them or I dislike them or I wish them ill or whatever. That's not it. Like I wish them the best. I really do. And I hope that all of them are doing amazing. But for me, I couldn't grow. I couldn't grow because I was like stuck in this little box with these people and the same beliefs and the same stories and the same garbage. And I just didn't want it anymore. And I actually remember when I started dating Eric. So funny. I had somebody who I called a really close friend of mine tell me, well, he's different. He's not like, us. And I was like, yeah, exactly. I remember it was like a light bulb moment. I went, well, yeah. Like, why? Yeah. Like, we're supposed to move forward, right? We're supposed to surround ourselves with people that are inspired and amazing and bring something to this world. And that day was the progression in kind of getting rid of those last people that really held me back. He's not a Vegas D-bag. He's really not. And we have a lot of those. I don't know any, by the way. None. So, it's easy to get lost in it. It's easy to get stuck and to really feel like you can't move past those people because a lot of times it really is the ones that are closest to us. And you have to evaluate what you want for life. And I'll say for us, because we were able and we have been able to recognize the people that don't support us and don't understand who we truly are and what we bring and really being able to go, okay, let's just open up some more space. Because when you open up that space, you're able to bring in the people that just really fuel you. Like, I'm telling you, once we open that up, like, the family, and I say family because these people are family to us. Once we've opened that up, just more keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. Just right before this, I was able to connect with an amazing person, and I know she's going to be phenomenal. I'm so excited to have her join our family because that's what this is about, is really bringing together people that have vision and want something more and really want to make an impact on this world. So don't feel like you're stuck in those people, because the hardest part is saying goodbye, and then you get to say hello to all the new people and all the beautiful souls that are just going to lift you up and push you forward and give you bigger vision and bigger ideas and just more excitement. So that's it. And I didn't even really think necessarily about what I wanted to say before I came on here. I just know that it's been a common theme. We've had a lot of people lately, and especially within this past week, I feel like there's just a lot of, especially when it comes to the people around them that are very close, kind of holding them, and they aren't holding you back. And I think we like to say that somebody's holding you back. Nobody is holding you back. You're choosing to hold yourself back because of somebody else's belief or whether or not somebody else is willing to support you. And it's really just being willing to step out get a little uncomfortable. Sometimes it's scary, but scary is a good thing. When you get scared and you feel that like fear, it's really excitement because something big is happening. Something big can happen for you. Like you just, when you feel it, understand that that's something big, but you have to be willing to push. You have to be willing to say, if you don't support me and you don't get me, then I love you, but I have to release you and just move past them. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that it provides value for you. Oh, Zach, I love you. I love you guys. We wouldn't be here. Listen, Zach and Eden are amazing people. Like, we would not be who we are right now if it weren't for them being a part of our lives. And so many people on here, you guys, it's amazing. It's amazing being able to just grow and to keep moving forward. We just love all of you guys. So, if you feel stuck, you're not. Get past that. Quiet the voices and really get down to what you want, and maybe open yourself up to a new tribe, because there's some amazing people out there, and right now you're just missing out because you're holding out for other people that just don't get it. So anyways, I hope that you guys have a great night. If you found value in this, share it. There's other people out there that are feeling like they want to move, but they just need to hear somebody else say it. Like, it's okay. So share it. I would love that. Really appreciate it. But thank you guys for coming on with me. I love you. I hope you have a good night. Bye.